What's going on, y'all? 5 Sports Talk back at it with another video talking some NBA, talking stars in the NBA because that's what the NBA is. It's a star-driven league, and a lot of the times in the NBA, when the media is covering the NBA, they usually give the same guys a lot of the attention. You guys know who I'm talking about with the LeBrons, the Currys, the KDs, the Hardens, Westbrooks of the world, but for good reason because obviously they are the best players in the league. But every so often there are players, and I know you guys all see the title, that come along that the mainstream media, for whatever reason, decides not to pay attention to them, So these guys end up being the underrated players. But then by the time the mainstream media gets to them, you're like, but this guy's been good. What took you so long? And that's the case with the newest superstar of the NBA, Giannis Antetokounmpo, or Giannis, or whatever you want to call him, or however it's pronounced. Basically, I'm talking about the Greek Freak. So basically, I am here to talk about how good can this guy be? How good can Giannis be? What is his potential? Because right now, he is having a career year. He has set the NBA world on fire, and we haven't seen, and I'm gonna say it, okay, so don't freak out. We haven't seen this type of specimen since LeBron. And I know people always compare the newest star to LeBron, but really, you're talking about a 6'9", 6'10", however tall Giannis is, point guard who can handle the rock, who can defend and guard all 5 positions, who is at that long. I mean, that's the natural comparison you would come to, which is LeBron James. But more than that, the growth that Giannis has had since his rookie year, I mean, I thought he was going to be good, like really good. But this is what I'm seeing from him. It's another level. And what I mean by that is, let's just look at the numbers. So let's take a look at the numbers here. So Giannis Antetokounmpo is averaging this season, and again, we're just about 35 games into the season, so still a long way to go, but it's still a good sample size. So 24 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks a game. I want you guys to pay attention to those last 2 numbers that I said, the 2 steals and 2 blocks a game. So these stats do look very impressive. 24, 9, and 6, that's very good. But 2 blocks and 2 steals. Just to show you how historic this stat line is, there have been, I believe, only 3 players to average 2 steals and 2 blocks in an NBA season, and there have only been 3 players to average 24 points, 9 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. There has been no player in NBA history to average both those numbers that I just said combined with which is Giannis' stat line. Those 3 numbers with the 2 blocks and 2 steals. So this guy is already setting records. He's already on a historic pace. Not to mention, Giannis right now is number 2 in the NBA in PER, player efficiency rating, behind Russell Westbrook, who is averaging a triple-double. So obviously, he is going to be number 1. But that, keep in mind, he's in front of guys who are putting up monster numbers like James Harden, like Kevin Durant, like DeMarcus Cousins, like Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, all these other stars, who are putting up big numbers. He's in front of all of them at number 2 in PER. And that's historic as well. So, again, the numbers this guy's putting up tell you that he is special. And not to mention the fact that just the raw physical talent that you see from him. I mean, at 22 years old, I don't even think he's hit his peak yet. In fact, I know he hasn't hit his peak yet. It's just his 4th season. But to see the improvement that he's had, so his first year he averaged 6.8 points, then 12.7, then 16.9, and now he's at just around 24 points per game. That tells you the growing still hasn't stopped, and it's only going to get better. So just imagine Giannis at his peak. Yes, I know it's a scary sight. So how good can Giannis be? What is his potential? Well, right now, I mean, he's probably right around that top 10 range. Clearly, there's a couple guys that aren't having the great seasons. LeBron is having a LeBron season, but his numbers don't compare to Giannis, but you would still obviously take LeBron over him. But on a overall trajectory and projecting him out, I see Giannis Antetokounmpo as a top 5 player in this league in his prime at his peak. Yes, that's right. Top 5. His floor is easily top 7 to top 8. So I just see that from everything that we've seen so far, from whatever history's shown us, and from what we've seen from Giannis. Really, the only weakness in his game right now is shooting. He's a 30% three-point shooter, and he needs to work on that. His free throw shooting, he has improved. I believe he's somewhere around 70-75%. But once he improves his shooting and he gets a legitimate jump shot, if you guys remember, Kawhi Leonard went through the same thing. So once he has that in his bag, oh, he's unstoppable. Right now, he's close to unstoppable. Once he gets a jump shot, he will be unstoppable. He will be unguardable. So there you have it, folks. My thoughts on Giannis Antetokounmpo, the guy who was taking the league by storm. Let me know what you guys think. What is his potential? Top 3, top 5, top 10? Leave a comment down below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.